Shut up.
Well, people. Late as usual. I'm sorry. Is it me or is it him? We'll never know.
I think it's you, bro. I think it's you, bro.
I always think it's me. But anyway, I'm not even here to deal with that today. Right now, we're just going to talk about Manchester United, bro. Manchester United. Stop talking about me. I've not officially really been back on the channel. I'm not supposed to be back on the channel really till next week. Man, lucky you got me here early, innit? Yeah. Because, yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still going through it. You know, I had funerals on Monday, but I'm here. I turned up for work. I'm here for work, innit? Yeah, let's go. So let's talk about work.
Come on. Hit the like button just for that. Come on. Joe showing up, you know, when really he should just be spending time with family right now, you know. So big up yourself, Joe. Come on, man. That's class right there. So
come on, listen. Yeah. Tell you what, yeah. First thing first, bro. Let's go straight into the news. What we're gonna
wait. Before that, are you happy with your pro clubs team? By the way,
we're talking about pro clubs. That wasn't on the program, fam. Are we talking about pro clubs for?
I know. I just want to throw you like a little unexpected, you know, quick 1 minute. Oh, are you happy with your pro clubs team, sir?
Your team's good, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm not going to talk to you until I've spoken to my team, fam. Shut up. Leave my team alone. Yeah, leave my team alone. Yeah.
All right.
Team's good, isn't it? My team's
your
good.
Your team's gonna be ugly. You know?
Excuse me. Are you happy with your team? Finally, you got a team now, Bots. Yeah, Royal Botswana finally turned up to the Pro Clubs League. Yeah, are you telling me? Yeah. Are you happy with your team? Because let's be honest.
Yeah.
You never had a team before. So do you even know your teammates? You was picking people out there like you know people. You went ahead and picked Coley like you know about Coley, fam. Why are you picking Coley? You don't know about Coley, fam. Dickhead.
You took it personal, right? You took it personal.
Why didn't you pick Ronald? Did it? That's your boy. Why didn't you pick Ronald?
Oh, well, I'm not like question, you. Bro. You picked Pav twice, bro. What the hell?
Why didn't you? I would have picked Pav twice. Yes, because Pav is as good as two players, fam. How about that? Pav's as good as two players. What about that, bro? Yeah. How about that? Anyway, shut up. Let's move on. You got me out here talking about pro clubs when I shouldn't be talking about pro clubs.
He's rattled. Mission successful. But anyway, let's get back to the show.
Let's talk about something else, please.
Well, here's the thing. I was thinking, let's talk about the good, bad, and ugly of Ineos' signings so far, you know.
Right.
What do you think?
See, the only reason I'm going to say is because I kind of did something like this already on it was not the Reckless Review. What was the other show? On the round table, right? On the round table, I already did something like this. But they cussed my tiering system. So you know what? Let's redo it. They cussed my tiering system. My tiering system.
It was a madness, bro. I remember the categories like what was it was a ridiculous one. I can't.
Anyway. So as I said, anyway, they cussed it. So we thought we'd redo it right now. How about that? We'll redo it right now. Yeah.
All right.
We'll go ahead and we'll just how can you get any worse than the good, the bad, and the ugly, right?
There we go. Come on.
There you go. And system that simple. It can't be any simpler than that. Good, bad, and ugly of Ineos signings, because mine was obviously of Ten Hag signings because I had my agenda rolling in it, yeah. But
agenda's kind of hagen sometimes. I see.
Bro, listen. I'm sorry, but people need to put some respect on them Ten Hag signings, and I think I'm going to still bring it up on this segment right now because I'm telling you right now, most of these signings. Let's talk about them.
Okay, all right. Let's get to it. Let's talk about them and see and say maybe. Tommy says the signings are all bad and some are ugly. Ooh.
Is that true though, bots? Because I feel like people are taking the piss out of what Ineos has done already, in it. Yeah, we kind of like some of the things that Ineos are doing, like in terms of you know sacking off the backroom staff and sacking off like getting rid of people like him to Alex Ferguson. Do you
Yes,
know what I mean?
yes,
Getting
yes,
rid of people. There's a lot of things that Ineos are doing. Raising ticket prices, things like
sure,
that we
sure,
don't like. But
yes.
let's just put some respect on their signings. We have to put some respect on their signings because the signings right now that they've produced, they're not been bad. Who you really complaining about that Ineos have signed? Yeah, Ineos. Yeah, we're not talking about Rasmus because Ineos didn't sign Rasmus. Yeah, we're not talking about Rasmus. Who are we talking about, bro? Let's talk about who we're actually talking about today. Let's go. Yeah,
Well,
because we talk about the Ineos signings.
mhm.
Let's be honest. Have they been bad?
when I when
Have they been bad?
Well, I think some have been more, if you put them on a spectrum of good to very to bad, there's some that have been like very good,
Oh,
that
let's
we
do that.
so yeah, let's do that. Matter of fact, like, if a player is really good, he can be at the top, like like top of the page, and then like, the layout will actually matter. So I think looking at just those players, right? Um, we can definitely say the signing of Mazraoui was really good. For me, Mazraoui,
So we're gonna start with Mazraoui, yeah? This guy right here, yes. So
yes,
Mazraoui.
yes. So
So
yeah, let's remember
but here's
Mazraoui.
the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But here's the thing. This is why I'm gonna have to talk to the delegation in it, yeah, because I'm looking at everybody here right now.
Mm-hmm.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven people. I see seven signings, yeah. If I've missed anybody, please, people, let me know. But I see the lit. I see Obi. I see Heaven. Yeah. I see Mizrawi. I see Dorgu. I see Yoro. And I see Ugarte. Now,
Mm-hmm.
are you telling me any of these are going to go in bad or ugly?
So I think if
It
you're looking
wasn't
at,
me.
say, the price, look at the price.
Yeah, go on, keep talking. Go on, go on, go on.
If you're looking at the price, right? I think like you can say that some like, say for example, Mazraoui was the best bargain, you know.
You think
So I
Mazrawi is the best bargain? Okay. And
yeah,
why are you saying that? Talk to me. So you
because
put him in good straight away, yeah?
we got him for like what, around 17.2 million. And for the player that he's actually like become at Man United, we actually robbed Bayern Munich. This guy is at least putting performances that are about like 40 million plus, you know, and the signing of that player for that fee is the thing that's really good, you know. We paid an initial fee. If you're looking at a more detailed breakdown of how the transfer transaction went down, it's like we paid a initial fee of 12.9 million, and then the potential add-ons, like it was like,
So let me ask you a question, yeah?
yeah.
Does the transfer fee factor into if they're good, bad, or ugly? Because I don't think it should.
Yeah,
It's not their fault what they cost. Why is it their fault what they cost, bro? They
it's
never said sign me for that much, did they? Did they say sign me for this much? Is it
it
their fault?
it's
This
not
is
that
why I have
fault.
arguments.
That's the
This is
fault
why I
of
have
the
arguments
transfer
with people,
market.
bro. But this is why I have arguments with people with the likes
Yeah,
of Anthony. Yeah, it's
yeah.
not his fault. He costs what he costs just because he's a flop. The price tag
But
shouldn't
but
have
the business
anything
of
to do with
buying
it.
Anthony for that price was bad business. That's the thing. It's like, the as a player, Anthony.
That's not what we're talking about. Let's talk about their playing on the pitch. Was they a good? Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Forget about their price tag. Yeah.
No, you can't forget about that price tag. They
How can
come
we
to
not
the
forget
club
about the
because of
pro?
the price
They
tag.
don't listen. Do they negotiate their own cost?
Of course not.
So, do they negotiate how they play on the pitch? That's their own choice, right?
Do they negotiate how they play on the pitch?
They're the person who negotiates how they play on the pitch. That's what I'm saying. They decide how they play on the pitch. They
Sure,
don't
sure.
decide their price tag. Do you understand what
Yes,
I'm saying to you?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I
So
hear you.
let's just judge them on the way that they play on the pitch. You cannot judge them on their price tag. Do you get me?
I hear you, but I don't get you because I think you can look at, say for example, say for example that acquiring Cheeto, acquiring Haven, that's good business. When you're looking at it, every player has a transfer value. And like it's now the duty of Ineos to try and get the best players possible for the best transfer value, you know? So that's where I'm looking at it, like from that point of view of like, if you're looking at everybody that we've signed, like take for example Ugarte, we paid quite a little bit for Ugarte, like compared to if you compare the business of signing Ugarte and the business of signing Mazraoui, I say we did better business with Mazraoui. Do you get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're trying to say in terms of like money, yeah. But this is the thing, yeah. We're gonna say that the signings are good signings, yes or no, if they've worked out for the team, bro. Yeah, because guess what? We could sign a player dirt cheap, yeah. So we
Mhm.
did sign a player dirt cheap actually, in the likes of what's the left back that's now on loan that was injured for ages. I can't even remember his fucking name. Look at that.
Are you talking about Fernandez?
No, no, I'm not. Yeah.
Which
Look, he
left?
can't even remember his fucking name. Yeah, the left back that we signed when Ten Hag was here, and he got injured for for the whole season, and then we put him out
Oh,
on loan, bro.
oh, from
Malacia,
yeah, yeah,
Malacia.
yeah, Malasia,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
look
yeah.
at that, bro. You can't even remember his fucking name. Yeah, and no, no. Let's be honest, bro. You can't remember his fucking name. Yeah,
Bro, I haven't seen him
let's
in a
be honest.
long
Yeah,
time. What?
bro, exactly. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so that situation, what I'm saying right there. Yeah, look at that situation. Yeah, we
Yeah,
have a lot of Malacia. Yeah, that
yeah,
we signed for dirt fucking cheap. He was like 15 million. Yeah,
sure.
but so what? Did he work out? Was he a good signing?
In retrospect, no, cause
Oh,
of
you're talking about Ugarte now. Ugarte, you're saying was a bit overpriced for what he was. Is that what you're telling me when you were just talking right now? Right? You was just saying about Ugarte, and he was a bit pricey, yeah. So he's
yeah,
more, he was better. So the signing of Mazraoui was a better signing than the likes of who did you just say? Sorry,
Ugarte, yeah, 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 yeah,
Ugarte.
yeah,
So for me, is it though? Because for me, the value of the player is worth from what they have produced on the pitch for us so far,
sure.
not what their price tag was saying they was worth. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah,
Okay,
because
so
we could have bought a player. Hold on 1 second, because
yeah,
see when we bought the likes of Anthony, yeah, for
uh-huh,
however much it was way too expensive. We all
yeah,
know this. Yeah,
70
but at the
some
same
mil.
time, if he had actually come good and done his job, nobody was saying he would not be worth the money. It's just that he's not come good. You get me? So
I hear
Ugarte
you.
for me is worth every penny. So a good signing. You can't tell me Ugarte is any less worth the likes of Mazraoui just because he was more expensive. Do you get me?
Sure.
Unless you have some sort of other argument to bring to the table, but it can't just be because he was more expensive, so he's less good. Do you get what I'm saying? So anyway, let's continue.
I hear you. I hear you. So my question is now, okay, so who do you like in terms of like say if you want to look at it, I hear your point of view, you want to look at it from the perspective of like who's better for the team or who's performing for the team. So in your opinion, I put the question to you, who has been more useful for the team, Ugarte or Mazraoui?
Mazraoui,
Sweet.
100%.
So so so
Versatile,
so
versatile. He's literally can play anywhere. This guy could play anywhere. I think he could even play striker if he wanted to. This guy is just, you know what, Mazraoui.
mhm.
Mm, he's fire. Yeah,
Yeah.
he is the bargain of all bargains. Yeah, I don't understand why Bayern Munich didn't want him anymore. It doesn't make any sense to me. But you know what? Maybe it's because what we was dealing with before, in it, because
Oh,
we had the likes of what's his name, Wan-Bissaka before. Look at me forgetting Wamby's name. Like Wamby wasn't my guy at one point. Yeah, but Wan-Bissaka was our guy. and I backed him to the fullest. But when Mazza turned up, I was like, okay, I see what we've been missing.
Sure.
I see the versatility that we've been missing. Someone that can switch inside, outside, produce passes. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
He's sensational. He's sensational. Yeah, I like Masraoui. I don't understand why he was so cheap and why Bayern Munich didn't want him. But you know what? It is what it is. We've got a star player right now.
So
Sometimes you get these bargains.
so on your chart, yeah, put Ugarte just like below Mazraoui, still on good though. Like
Why should I?
no. So that because like you're saying
Why
Ugarte.
should I? Why should I? Do you think that? Hold on. Do you think that Ugarte? Yeah. Let me. So I'm going to put them next to each other right now. Do you think that they have been any less influential on our team though? That's one thing. You
No,
asked me a
no,
question. I'm
no, no.
asking you a question. No, no, I'm asking you a question. Yeah. You
Okay,
asked me a question. Now I'm asking
sure.
you a question.
Go
Do
ahead.
you feel like Mazraoui has been more influential on our team than Ugarte has?
100%, 100%. Yeah, that's
So you
why
don't feel Ugarte transforms our midfield?
Ugarte
Or
is a
he's there?
specialist, right? Ugarte is like somebody that brings a specific important skill set to the team, and he has things that he has to improve, like his passing, his long range passing, his media, his shooting. There's stuff that he needs to improve to become the complete midfielder. But big up Ugarte, I like him. But Mazraoui is definitely giving us more, such a
All right,
utility
all right,
player.
all right, all
Yeah,
right, all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well, you know what?
So,
Let's power through these now because people are saying that we need to hurry for open lines. It's late,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay.
All right. So you know what? Cool. Mazraoui, Ugarte. We're gonna agree to disagree. I put them both on good. Yeah, I might put Ugarte a little bit lower.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Like a little bit movement, little bit higher, bro. Just a tiny
Ugarte's a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Okay. So look, let's talk about this guy. Let's talk about
Oh,
Chido. Let's talk about Chido. Let's talk
Cheeto, man. Yeah, no, Cheeto.
about Chido.
Honestly, I don't know how Arsenal let this guy go. Honestly, like that's something that I think they're gonna live to regret.
You said you had the money stats up. Yeah, how much did he cost us, bro?
Um,
You said you had the statistics. Where's the
so
statistics, man?
so Cheeto, Obi, we got him for how much? So his transfer fee was um it looks like Man United paid. Why is it not disclosed like this? Hold on. Yeah, this one it's not so explicitly stated. It's just like the transfer deal. I don't know why, because other players you can look them up just really easily, but this is a little strange. Something shady going on here.
I'm
500.
saying because the U3.
Okay, youth fee. All right, 500K to 1.5 mil, says Yale. Okay, so yeah, for me, it's one of those things where I just feel like this guy, he's gonna be a important player like in the future for us. Obviously he's had very limited minutes, but the little slice that I've seen is promising. It's got potential, and
Do you agree? Do you listen? I know this guy is fully on your channel, yeah, books. Yeah. So let me
yeah.
ask you this question. Do you agree with what he's saying here? No Chido rating. Yeah, we have no idea.
That's exactly what I was trying to get. It's like we've got this very little slice of like what he can, kind of show, but it's not. We don't have enough like data to be like, all right, in a Premier League game, we've seen him actually like have an impact. He's got he's giving Premier League defenders a tough time. So it's just a little potential that we see, and right now
I
I
think I
can't.
agree with the West Side Gary, actually. I think I agree with West Side Gary on this statement, actually, because it's a good deal anyway, bro. We can't lose on this deal. You understand what I'm saying? Best
Mhm.
thing, the worst case scenario, yeah, he's not playing so good next season. We put him out on loan, yeah, and we get a deal for him somewhere else. That's the worst case scenario. Do you get what I'm saying? We're still gonna make money on Cheeto, no matter what. It's a win-win situation. That's what I think. I agree with this. I agree with the statement right here.
So this part I didn't know about. Arsenal will get a good sum of money when we sell Cheeto in the future.
If
That's
if actually we will sell him eventually, but what
yeah.
if he stays here for a good 6, 7 years and he's just good, and then we sell him when we don't want him no more? Then we've had a great time. Do you know what I'm saying? We've done a great deal. If
Yeah.
we get good use out of this kid, yeah, and we don't sell him before we have to, you know what I mean? If we
That
get good use out of him and he scored what 30, 60, 70, how much goes for us before we sell him on? Then we've had a great deal.
yeah.
What's
Okay.
the
I,
problem?
I I also feel like this is actually it's even more it's good for the club in different ways because we're showing that we can have young players come to the team and get minutes and have a little bit of like I mean right now like was starving for a striker, but the fact that Cheeto is able to just come in and have a few minutes here and there, it's like it's a good thing for the club. Like I like that we're investing in young players. So so my point is,
He goes in good.
yeah, he stays in good. He stays in good. Let's go
All
to
right, Euro. We're going to Euro. We're going to Euro because he's here, and I just clicked on him. Good, bad, or ugly? No long thing. Quick one.
bro. He had a moment of like shakiness, but I think he's good. I think he's good. I think he's good,
I'm
but
not
not
gonna lie to you, fam. Yeah, I'm looking at all these signings right here. Yeah, they're
yeah.
all good. They're all good. He said, "Where's Zirkzee? You want me to put Zirkzee in here? Does Zirkzee count as a you as does Zirkzee count as one of their signings?"
No. Zirkzee was la yeah, what right? This was Zirkzee was we got Zirkzee for 42 mil.
Does he count as one of their signings? That's the question.
Yeah. I think would put him under Ineos. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Where is Xerxes?
I'm gonna, I'll update this. You continue talking, and while I update this. Anyway, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Yeah, because we've been yapping for like
Let's
22 minutes.
let's open the lines because we're like already
I'm
at almost half an hour.
I'm gonna open the lines. Yeah,
Yeah.
Riri said
Um,
he does count. Yeah, so yeah, okay.
with Lenny Yoro, bro, I still gotta be convinced though. Like it's like he's
Hold on, what do you mean? Oh, whoa! Convinced about what?
about if he'll be really like the if he's gonna live up to his potential, you know.
By the way, just so anybody that tunes in, I'm putting everybody in good. Do you have any disagreement? Is anybody bad for you? But that's what we have to ask the question about because this is mine. This is mine. Yeah. Everybody that they've signed that is here on the list so far is good for me. What do you think?
I'll pull down Lenny Yoro just a little bit.
So what? Yo will be here for
Yeah.
you.
No,
And
he's
and
good.
what's your
He's
reasoning?
good. He's good, but I need
What's
I
your
need
reasoning for that?
my reasoning is like I
And
can
you also put Ugarte here, didn't you?
no. Ugarte a little higher. Ugarte a little higher. Come on now. Come on. Like
That's what
but
you
not
did. You said he's
but
lower
not
than
as high
Masraoui, didn't
exactly,
you?
but not as high as Mazraoui and Delict, you know?
So what I was saying was right then. So you put him down here,
Yeah.
which doesn't
Uh
make any sense to me, by the way.
nah, bro. Trust the process. All right, let's hear. Let me bring in Pap while you go look for
Yeah,
Xerxes.
go on, go ahead. I'm gonna find Zirkzee. Go ahead.
Big up Pav.
Abi,
Okay.
Firstly, I'd
man.
like I like to make an official complaint.
Okay.
Not what?
You man put out a post not too long ago asking for what sort of content we want to see for members, and you've produced this after someone's already done a similar show.
I did it. Yeah, I did a similar show, but they hated the tiering system, so we thought we'd redo the tiering system to this good, bad, and ugly, innit?
So you thought you just change the layout and do the same thing after all the suggestions that the members given you lot, just to
By the way,
disregard it all.
is this members' content? It's not members
I'm
content.
just saying, innit? I'm just saying, innit? You could have put some respect on the members who have been trying to advise you. Like, I think we need to have a conversation with your chief content advisor, bro. Or maybe I should be in charge of it, to be fair.
I wasn't happy with the rebrand.
Exactly, man. Maybe I should be the one rebranding
I'll
the
tell you
channel.
what, man. I'll tell you what. You know what? Yeah. While we have you here, then let's pick your brain. Then let me ask you, what should we have done today? Since you've been so influential in the members' content, and you know exactly what the people want. Talk to me. What did the people want, bro? What should we have done today instead of this content?
Bro, there was plenty of advice there for you on that members post. Like, it's not just what I want to see. Like, you could have picked out what
Pick
other
one.
people have
Pick
put.
one.
Plenty of
I
people
mean,
commented. Plenty of people commented.
seeing as how you've got such a big opinion, tell me something right now off the top of your head. Seeing as how you have such a big opinion, surely you must have something ready to suggest. Seeing as you're coming here with
So
such big
this is
opinion.
how I see it. Yeah, the stream you're doing right now, you're both making yourself look stupid. Because if you're putting all these players in the good, if these players are so good,
Yes.
why the fuck are we
Yes.
being 15th, 16th, 17th? Why the fuck did they get the manager sacked or play the part and get manager sacked? If they're so good,
So
this is a conversation we want to have. I want to hear this from you, fam. This is what I'm saying. So why are they not good? Who is not good here in this list for you? Who's not good? Are they bad?
the talent for some of these players are good, but as a collective, they all belong on that bottom row because they played a part in getting a manager sacked, and we've been 15th, 16th, 17th out of two cups. So putting them all in good for what? To make yourself happy? Is that what you do?
Let me ask you a question. Yeah, fuck me being happy. Yeah, seeing as you're unhappy, Mr. Unhappy.
I'm not unhappy, but I'm just wondering why did you lot decide to make yourself look stupid on a Saturday night?
You're cussing with a smile. If I'm being honest with you,
I am. I'm actually sitting here with a big smile, bro, because I'm making you both look stupid. I'm making you both look stupid.
You motherfuckers looking stupid. Okay, we're looking stupid, but let me ask you a question, bro. Why are they bad? Just because we're in the position we're in, and you're saying that these players got the man sacked, yeah? Okay, Heaven didn't get anybody sacked, did he? He only just started playing recently.
Again, you're rating. I've already said he's a great talent, but doing a tiering system at this point after a couple of games.
Hold on. You've been talking, fam. Let me talk with you now, yeah? Now, Dorgu, he definitely didn't get nobody sacked, fam. Heaven didn't get nobody sacked, yeah? Obi definitely didn't get nobody sacked, and Yoro was injured for most of the time. So if you're telling me he got anybody sacked, this is a joke. So 3 players on this pitch are the other people that are on here. You're telling me you got the manager sacked, and we shouldn't be rating these players. So these other 4 players, what did they do to get the manager sacked, bro? Tell me.
So let me answer your question with another question. Yeah. So why have you put them on a tiering system when they played 3 or 4 games? For what reason you thought it was a good idea to put players that have played 3 or 4 games in a tiering system?
Well, that part of
Absolutely.
signing.
Actually, no. You talk, bots. Go on.
I mean, that part of Ineos' sightings, Pav. Like,
and so we now rate signings after 3 or 4 games. We can have an opinion on them, but rating them after 3 or 4 games.
Isn't rating them having an opinion?
Are you pissed off?
No, in terms this is an official rating. This is an official rating tier system. Whatever you've made this, which look, I don't know. This looks like some Ghanaian flag that you pulled up, bro. I don't know if that's correct or not. Like,
what's wrong with the Ghanaian flag, bro? If it was a Ghanaian flag,
I don't know what this is like.
I'm gonna have to silence Pav for a little minute. I don't know what Pav is on right now. Like, Pav is on some madness, bro. Pav is on a madness. And so what? It looks like the Ghanaian flag. What, man? Listen, bro, you might get attacked by Ghanaians, bro. I don't know. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it, Pav?
When you first showed it to me, I was like, wait, is this Ghana? Like, but
either way, though. Yeah, Botswana. What's wrong with it? If it was
Ghana, nothing wrong with Ghana. Big up Ghana, you know what I'm saying? but
The Pan African tier list. Yeah, what's wrong with it? Anyway. Listen, seriously though, on a real note, yeah.
So,
Even if so, I don't understand. Yeah. So for me, Pav is telling us that we can't be rating these guys like heaven, and we can't be rating the guys like Dogu, and we can't be rating the guys like Obi. Yeah, those three guys in particular, he's saying we shouldn't be rated because they've only played like 4 or 5 games, depending on who they are, who we're talking about. Yeah, 3 to 5 games. Yeah,
yeah. I thought
you
he
think
was
that's
trying to
correct?
say, Mazraoui and De Ligt got Ten Hag, fired. That's what I thought he was trying to get at, because he was like, "Wow, we
Either
put
way, I think both statements is bullshit. Let me be honest with you, Pav. I think both statements is bullshit because how can he say that them two got him sacked? Yeah,
yeah."
man got himself sacked, fam. Don't talk about them man getting him sacked here, bro. Yeah. That man did their job. Whatever they were asked to do, they did. Yeah, because we saw instant improvement when Mesraoui stepped on the pitch. Let's not even pretend. Did we not?
We did. We
Did we
did.
not see
We
instant
did.
improvement when Mesraoui stepped on the pitch?
We did. He was actually like plug and play. Like I think we signed him, and then like like the moment after he arrived, he just started, there was no settling in period. Ugarte is the one where like I don't know Ten Hag. I guess Ten Hag was pissed off at Ugarte or something. I have no idea, but Ugarte is the one
I
that.
don't think that was his signing. I think
Mm,
that was the beginning of the end for Ten Hag. Let's be honest. Yeah, was
okay.
that really his signing? That was
So
preparing for the future, I believe.
should we, given what Pav said and what Riri is actually saying also, and somebody else in the chat, should we change bad to average? Are we able to change the
I can change that. That's not a problem.
yeah, so we have
Easily changed.
good, average, and then bad.
Yeah. Oh
I think
no.
I think then
Almost.
like we'll get somewhere with this discussion, and we'll bring in Peter. Matter of fact, yeah, let's do that. Let's bring in
Yeah,
Peter.
bring in Peter and we'll talk.
Men like Peter.
Yo,
What's up, bro?
Well done.
What?
hey, bro, it's midnight here, bro. You need to be on time. You need to be on time, bro. Clock is ticking. But anyway, how are you? How are you?
Look at him talking. He's giving his excuse, and we can't hear him. Yeah, we can't hear you.
You can hear me.
It's probably for the best because he was trying to give an excuse. But anyway.
Oh yeah, I turned my mic off. That was okay. Let's continue.
Bro, I thought you were speaking to me, bro. I thought I was on mute.
Yeah, we're saying good, average, and bad is how we're gonna proceed with the show. So yeah,
Yeah.
what are you thinking about that? Is there anybody that belongs in average that's not in
Yeah,
average right now? Who's that?
Zirkzee.
Oh, Joe has been on the mission to find Zirkzee. But okay, so Zirkzee is average in your opinion. Why?
Because he did 2 step overs and 1 flip and 2, I don't know, Ronaldo chops, and now he's all of a sudden the new coming of Ronaldinho. Chill, bro. He played 3 games, bro.
Don't go anywhere.
No,
Come on,
he
come
played
on.
3 games. He played good for 3 games. Yeah, thank you. Not I wouldn't say very bottom, but average. Average would be the perfect, bro.
Okay, here's the thing. Yes, he needs to score. He needs to assist more. He needs to. We need to see some stats that actually are for a forward. But I wouldn't say he's. If anything, you see where Joe has Ugarte is, I'd put him there between average and good.
Bro, no, bro. He played
Yeah, but
good
why
3
though,
games.
Bots? Here's the thing though, Bots. Why? Because we have to listen to what he's saying, Peter's saying right now, yeah? Why are you putting him there? How much games did you see that you would have put him there? Because let's talk about how we was talking about him before.
Sure.
Yeah?
Sure.
And what's really changed your mind, bro? What's really changed your mind?
bro, the creativity, bro, is like all of a sudden there was like, a light, a light bulb went on for him, and then his confidence has just been showing on the pitch, and that has to be applauded, that has to be rewarded, that has to give you confidence and say, this guy, if we get him the right partner for the number 9, he can actually go to the next level. Zirkzee
Bro,
is right, bro. He's somebody that like when we signed Anthony, I thought, oh, we're bringing creativity to United, and then that never really came. But
but
Zirkzee
listen,
bringing that like excitement a little bit, when he gets the ball, you're looking at him and saying, oh, what is he gonna do? And of course, as I'm saying, he has to get the numbers. He has to start scoring goals, because nobody is gonna remember skills. It's like we can get nutmegs, but we need points. We need goals. So
yeah,
that's
you
what I
said
said.
we need to support him, so that's why we're gonna put him in good. We're not cheerleaders, bro. We're fans. So you feel me? He needs to be average. Deli,
Right.
Deli,
Okay.
put put the put like 20% in average, but the rest of him in good. Yoro, Yoro, put his
God.
dreadlocks in good. Everything else in average.
He's put his dreadlocks in.
I'm sorry. I can't tell him
Ah,
I said. Hold on.
no, no, only
There
he.
you
No,
go.
no, in good, in good.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I'm
There you
joking,
go.
I'm joking.
I done it. It works. There you go.
ridiculous, bro.
Heaven as well. Heaven as well. Average. Mazraoui, good.
Average. Heaven's average.
Whatever. He played 2 games, bro. Stop
Come on.
overhyping these young
He looked
players.
good for his 2 games though.
But he
You can
Yeah.
say
looks
he's
good, but
average.
it's 2 games. It's 2 games, bro.
But
We need
but
to
those
see over
two
the course
games,
of the
didn't
season.
they show you that like he's potential? He's got really a high ceiling.
Yeah, but okay. If we're going off the 2 games, put him in great. Don't put him good. Put him in great. Do we have? We don't have the bro. We gotta chill. We gotta chill, bro. Dorgu as well. I agree. He's good. I like him. He's my.
He's
He's
your
one of my
guy.
favorite players.
He's your
Chido as
guy.
well.
So here we go. So where do you want Zirkzee? Favorite guy?
Average, average, average.
No, his
Bang average.
upper should be on good though, at least.
No, bro. It's my opinion, bro.
Come on,
But
Peter. No, bro. Let,
but
let's
your
No,
opinion
let
is
him,
for
let's
yourself,
change
bro.
but
your
let him
opinion.
talk.
Let's
But
update
let him
your
talk.
opinion.
This is what he
Okay.
wants, isn't it? Let
All
him
right.
say what he wants.
Well,
Like,
okay.
so, okay, let's go from the left to the right. Yeah. So everybody's here now. We've got
Yeah,
Xerxes in there. Yeah? So talk to me. Masraoui, you happy with where he is? Yeah.
yeah, absolutely good.
Delit, you happy with where he is?
Now put him a little bit more in green.
A bit more in green.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
At least we can agree on that.
Heaven.
Put his eyes in green.
Oh jeez. All right, Ugarte.
Got there. I need his shorts in average. The rest of the body in good.
All right. So we already did Euro. Yeah, his braids are in good, in average. Yeah. Hold on. Which one? His
No, no,
braids are in good?
the other way around. The other way around.
The other way around. I did it upside
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
my bad. So his braids are in good. The rest of him is in average. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can see the potential, but still, it's not something I've
What
been
about
like
Dorgu?
wow,
What about
like
Dorgu?
wow. Dorgu, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Leave him in good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Put
Xerxes, you
Cheeto,
already said that. And Cheeto.
Cheeto average, bro.
Ooh, okay, let's put Cheeto over here and make him a bit smaller. All right, Cheeto
Damn.
is in average. All right, so that is Peter's list. That's how Peter sees it. And you know what? Yeah, looking at it right now, but how much of this do you disagree with, really? If you're looking at it right now, how much of this do you really disagree with when you're looking at Peter's stats?
I disagree with the Xerxes part. I feel like he needs to not be touching red at all, bro. Like, come on, take him up a little higher.
I said average, bro. I said average. I didn't say touch red. It's
Yeah,
average.
yeah.
There you go.
If he
There you go.
continues,
It's all in yellow then.
if he continues, playing like this for the rest of the season, things will change. But as of now, it is how it is.
Yeah, yeah. No, okay. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this. I think It's
By the
like,
way,
I
the
think though,
the
there's one thing I disagree with right now. Yeah, Dorgu, Heaven, Euro. Can't see much difference between them myself in terms of levels that they're at. In my opinion, I don't understand why you're saying Dorgu is better than Heaven or Euro. Tell me why.
Dogu is better because as soon as he stepped on the pitch, he proved why he brought
So did Heaven.
for the
So did
system,
Heaven.
bro.
So did Heaven. Heaven was amazing. Don't tell me when Heaven started his first game the other day, bro. He was on point. Don't trash it. He was amazing.
yeah.
Against
He was like a
50-year-old
superior player,
Vardy,
bro.
bro. Against
Yeah,
50-year-old
against
Vardy.
50-year-old Vardy, fam. He moves to him like, I don't care how old you are, blood. Hold the bench, blood. Dickhead. He moved to him.
He does not drink
He
Red
moves
Bull
to him.
anymore.
Brother,
That's
he
why.
moved to him, bro. It don't matter. He moved to him. Heaven showed just as much promise as Dorgu has. You can't tell me no different, fam.
But that's what I told you. If we're basing only on 2 games, then yeah, put him in good. But I cannot put him in good still because
I
I'm
don't
not
think
seeing enough.
Dorgu and Heaven have
Yeah,
showed anything
actually,
different, especially with Euro.
bring Dorgu down a little bit, bro. Like the guy has an own goal, a red card. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
When
like
did he have an own goal?
didn't he score an own goal? Whenever he had the miscommunication with Onana.
Nah,
Nah,
he
that wasn't
assisted.
an own
He
goal, though.
assisted the goal. He assisted, so that's
Oh,
an
oh,
assist.
okay, okay. It wasn't. Okay,
That's an
yeah.
assist,
Okay.
bro.
It was an assist. You're right. It wasn't
Yeah.
straight. Yes. But so yeah. It
Or moving
feels
him back
like
up then.
nah. The red card. Come on, man.
You
I
sound
forgot
like
bad
you're gonna
things,
go to
bro.
the
I
wheel with
forgot.
your missus, bro.
Listen, when it comes to players who I like, I forgot bad things, bro. That's the thing about me. So I forgot that he got a red card. Sorry. Yeah, put him in the middle. Average and good.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's just say, because for me, I'm just saying that these 3 guys, Dorgu, Yoro, and Heaven, yeah, they show the same amount of promise. That's all my opinion is. I'm not saying that one's better than any of them, because the minute I saw Heaven and I saw Euro, I was like, which one's actually better here, Euro or Heaven? Yeah, that's what I've started thinking in my head. Yeah, could we have saved some money by not buying Euro and then sticking with Heaven? Could we have? Do you know what I mean? But anyway, it is what it is.
But
We've got what we've got now.
who would have thought in the
Who
summer
knows?
that we would get Heaven for 1 million, bro?
Who knew? Yeah, we've been doing some good business. That's why we got to talk up the ting, fam. Yeah, we got to talk up the ting. Yeah, that Ineos has been doing. Because for me, Ineos has made some good signings.
Facts.
But you know what?
Yeah, they made.
I don't know how you feel, but they made some good signings, fam.
Yeah, they did. To be honest, I believe them. I believe them this summer, bro. I believe they'll do the right things for Amorim. Hopefully, if they do not do, I'll burn the facility down. Ineos.
Okay, now you got to leave. Okay, now you got to leave.
You were doing so well, Peter. Until you started talking
Don't
about
incite violence, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we're not inciting no violence, fam. Like, allow it. Let's bring in your guy. This Ron's here. Ron's been here for a while waiting. Ron, what you saying, brother? How you doing? What's going on?
Ronald.
I'm okay. Eid Mubarak to everyone who's celebrating it. Bless them.
Yes.
So I just want to
That's
start
it,
with
right.
that. So I do have few disagreements with the lineup that we have over here.
Talk to
Push
me.
Mazarawi a little bit higher than where he is.
Higher.
And
Okay, so
higher.
he's like
Because
even
you
greater
asked
than
the
he needs to be.
yeah.
He's
For the
elevated.
question you
He's
asked
ascending.
why we got him for such cheap price, that was because of one Instagram post. One Instagram post brought his value down to 15 mil. He posted about Palestine in support, and Bayern Munich did not align with it. So they asked him to take it off. His agent had to fly down on international duty to ask him to or convince him to take the post down. Hence, we got him for the price we did. We actually did go in just for Delit, but they told us we also have this guy. So if you want, you can have both of them as a package deal. But yeah, so that's one.
I ain't
Move
mad at
Delit
it.
a little higher than where he is, more in green.
As well, yeah. You go up there.
No, not that high, not that
Up
high.
there?
Yeah, not that
Yeah?
high, not that high. Yeah, cool. Yeah, calm.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
cool.
that's good.
Anybody else?
Uh,
Anybody else you need to move on this list?
Cheeto a little down. Not Cheeto, sorry, not Cheeto. Dorgu. Leave Cheeto where he was.
Oh, you said Chido. You said okay.
Yeah,
So what,
Dorgu.
just in the yellow.
Because of the primarily in the yellow because of the red card. His kind of a little reckless attitude.
So what?
But
He's
at the
not
same
even
time,
touching green for you. So should he be touching green at all or not?
let the hair touch the green then, if that's the case.
Okay, there we go. So
Yeah.
what about this guy? This guy Euro, because I feel like he's a little bit divisive right now. Yeah, because I feel like because of the injury, people are thinking that he's not gonna. Yeah, well, he's not come
You
good
see
yet.
where Ogate's hands are.
Yeah.
Yeah, put Euro right beside that, and then Heaven on the left hand. Just yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
because for me,
Punched in the face by
considering
Ugarte.
considering Euro has played first team football, right? Heavens, I don't think he has as such. But coming into a team in dire situation, because when we got him right after that, Martinez got injured, so we just threw him under the bus, basically, to how you do on the job training. That's what he got. He learned on the job. So I have no problem in them both, as of right now, sitting together on the same table eating food or fruits. I don't know what they're serving at United anymore.
Soup. But yeah.
Push,
No
please
more sandwiches.
move. What's this guy's name?
Zirk,
Zirkzee.
thank
Yeah,
you.
push him a little further below. You're welcome, bots. Just have his afro in the average. Yeah, because
No.
no, hold on. Before you go on your rant and tell me what it is, bots. He was signed as a striker. He, as a striker, hasn't done enough. He, as a 9.5, as a 10, whatever you want to call him, yes. But for the purpose he was signed, in hindsight, if Hoyland gets injured with all the things he's doing, WWE stuff with defenders, you have to rely upon Zirkzee as the lone striker. Are you willing to give him the entire season, the rest of it?
Zirkzee is going to allow other players to score, bro. He brings the team together.
Bro, as a striker, I'm not talking as a 10. I'm talking as a striker. What has he shown you as a striker? To make believe.
He's been brought into the club as a forward, bro.
Bro, well, I understand it's 2025, but you can't be projecting yourself as anything you want. What the hell is this? You're either a striker or a 10.
He said himself, though. You have to Ron. 1 second. You have to say this though. He did say to us that he's a self-proclaimed 9.5.
Yeah, he did, and so
that?
did Rashford. He said, "I want to play on the left side of the pitch," and everyone got pissed.
Just because we misprofiled him, yeah. But sometimes the players are right. We've watched him and we've said that he's not a striker, though. Haven't we said that as fans? No matter what he was signed as, you can say he's not a striker.
Rashford himself said, "I want to play on the left side," and everyone got vexed because he scored 30 plus goals as a striker.
I understand what you're saying, bro, but let's listen to what I'm saying to you, yeah? Me and you have watched Zirkzee, correct?
Right.
Do you think he's a striker?
Nah.
Is it his fault that we misprofiled him then?
But he's in Bologna, he was playing as a striker.
Let's answer that. Is it his fault that we misprofiled him though?
It's not his fault, but he was playing as a striker in Bologna. What should I do with that then?
There you go. Listen, we signed him though, fam. It's our fault for signing people and then finding out what they are later.
And that is why I want to move him on. But that's why I want to move him on.
So he can't be useful anywhere else just because we misprofiled him. Think about what you're saying, bro. He can't be useful anywhere else.
I know what I'm talking about, bro. As a 10, you can have players who can offer you more than what Zirkzee is offering you right now. But I need a striker. Because at the end of the day, the club and the management is going to tell you we have two young strikers at the club, Hoyland and Zirkzee. They're still going to consider Zirkzee as a striker. Is Zirkzee a striker for you? No. We've come to an agreement of that. He's not a striker. So we do need a striker. We cannot rely upon Hoyland. Hoyland gets injured, we're playing Cheeto up front.
So why is it Zirkzee's fault we don't have a striker to play with Zirkzee?
I don't care whose fault it is. I'm just giving my own opinion over here, bro. Don't care whose fault it is. I'm just telling you, as a striker, I don't see him as a striker.
Okay, fine.
I'm rating him on what we have signed him as. We signed him as a striker. He ain't fitting the bill. It's not his fault. Yes, he said, I am a forward. I am a 10. No problem. But as a striker, is he fitting? No.
Okay.
So let me ask you this then, yeah? Take away the fact that what we signed him as, yeah? What do you rate this player as just a signing? Just forget what he was signed as, yeah? This player as a signing right now, is he good, average, or bad?
Oh, you're saying just like keeping the
Just
positional
whatever
side of
he
things
is, just
aside.
what, yeah, just whatever he is right now to you, innit? Yeah, you've got this player. We didn't know
Oh yeah,
what he was. In fact, the
if that's
manager
the
that we
case,
have
because
right now didn't even sign him. So he's just making
if
it up
that's
as
the
he goes along. What are you
if
gonna
that's
rate
the
this guy right
parameter,
now?
yeah, if that's the parameter of what I have to rate him as, you can move him a little higher. He still goes in the red for me. You can move him a little higher than where he is right now.
Fair enough. I'm not even going to argue with it because it's not like I wasn't cussing out this player at the beginning of the season.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm not
I
saying
was
he's a
cussing him out.
useless player. Again, I'm not saying he's a useless player. He's very good at the place he is, right? And he's actually helping us with what he's offering us because we are in need of tens. We don't have tens in the team. We push Bruno in the back, right? We have Garnacho on the left side. On the right side, we needed someone. Amad Diallo isn't there. So he has really fit the bill with Amad Diallo gone. It's just the only difference is Amad Diallo was doing what he's doing, but he was also providing goals. Zirkzee isn't providing goals from the same position Amad Diallo was playing.
I'll give you a bomb for that one. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that in that respect, in it, and that I'm going to take you out now. Just get out. Yeah. No, do you know what? No, in all honesty, though, he's got some good points in it. I get what he means by he's just what a lesser Amad Diallo. Is that what you're trying to say? A big
Yeah.
useless Diallo? Is
Yeah.
that what he's saying he is? I don't know. But for me, the guy has been useful for the time period that we've had, isn't it? Like he's starting to come good now.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but what do you
No,
think?
no, Ronald, like he's stubborn in his opinion, and he has a right to be. Like I just look at it. I heard from uh even Zexy's mom can confirm. Like when he was born, his first words were, "I am not a striker."
Oi! What do you mean? Bro, am I talking about Xerxes' mum, What's wrong? Why are you talking about Xerxes' mum, fam? Like, you cannot confirm nor deny those statements here. Let's not do this. All right, allow it. All right, look.
No.
The guy's not a striker. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. Even when but here's the thing though, yeah. We're talking about the guy's not a striker, yeah. We're acting like we didn't sit here and watch the compilation with KG and say this guy doesn't really score goals. We saw that compilation. Did you not sit here and watch that compilation?
Of
Yeah.
course, we saw it.
And it was not scoring, bro. He was a creator. We all said that. Let's not look for this guy to be scoring goals. And then now look at. We're all looking for him to score goals. Then we said he wasn't going to score goals in the first place. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. Let him create. Yeah. We didn't buy a striker, innit? We just have to accept that we didn't buy a striker in the summer. Simple. We thought we was getting a striker and we didn't buy one.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
That's on the club. That's part of what I was saying earlier on, that some like Zirkzee could actually go to the next level. We've seen him go from just like unsettled player to that guy that was being booed, and then he made a step. He made a step to the next stage, and then he can still keep going levels higher. We just need to get quality around him, and he'll. I have a lot of faith in Zirkzee. And anyway,
here's the thing I think about Zirkzee. I don't think we need to get quality around him, yeah, because I feel like he's one of the pieces that's been missing in order to get quality to the striker. Yeah, that's what I feel about him. Yeah, let him be where he is and keep cooking. Yeah, hopefully he learns more about the system and keeps providing for the attackers because he's part of that attack that is providing for the strike force, if you understand what I mean. Yeah.
100%, yeah.
He's definitely a part of that. He's creative. He knows how to hold up the ball. He knows how to beat a man. He knows how to find his colleagues in the box.
Joe, like imagine it as partnership, Zirkzee and Osimhen Don't you think those two guys could actually have some good chemistry, some 1-2, some really like, they could really be a problem for defenders,
Bro, listen, two big dudes in there just taking over the box. Yeah, hopefully just imposing their will on the defense. Yeah,
Yeah.
If Zirkzee learns how to impose his will in terms of like using his size to an advantage. Yeah, Osman already knows how to do it. Yeah, he's big, he's strong, he's fast. Yeah, he knows how to use it. He needs to listen. This is the next step. I think we need to get to the next level when it comes to. Especially Cheeto as well will be learning from those guys because he's a big guy. He's a youngster, but he's a big guy. He needs to learn how to impose his stature on the team. That's on the opposition anyway. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But anyway,
let's bring in men like Rep Up in the building.
Well, go on.
Big up, Rep Up.
Look, okay, first things first. What do you think about this table here? Is everybody in the right position for you? Man's got Mazraoui out of the stratosphere. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna be real. I think Mazraoui is where he should be in good.
Okay.
The lit should be in good.
Okay.
Is
Mazraoui any better than each other? Because that's why Mazraoui is so higher than the lit. Should it be average and the same height?
No. Mazraoui's been the most consistent player on our team this season.
All right.
Cool. I don't even mind about that. The lit should be where he is, but Ugarte, I don't agree with this. Where that is, where he is.
Oh,
okay. Where should he be?
He should be an average, but touching back.
Ooh,
under
like this?
under 10 Haram, he wasn't good. I'm sorry.
Like this.
No. Bit further, like that. Yeah. Under 10 Haram, he wasn't good.
Well, 10 Haram didn't like him.
But still, when he played, he wasn't playing well. We have to be real about it. We weren't playing well. Let's be honest. Yeah. Cheeto, he's better playing average.
Did he put in a stink? Like, which performance do you remember? Like, for example, like I'm trying to in my mind go through and be like, when was Ugarte?
It was either underwhelming or he wasn't keeping hold of the ball in the midfield. That's what his performances were. Let's be honest.
It's sounding very
rich,
bro. Like what?
It weren't. What are you talking about? We got chefed up by Tottenham. He was involved in that. Under 10 Haram, 3-0.
Yeah, but you thought the
wide open.
Hold on. But didn't you think the manager was
like that? I'm being honest.
So you thought the manager was shit, you thought the manager was shit, right?
It's not the team, but at the end of the day, his performances weren't that great under 10 Haram. Even Yoro's too high. The manager is shit, but you still need to look after your performance, bro. You still need to look after your performance.
What if your setup shit?
You still have to look after your own performance. Yoro's too high as well. What's going on here?
Okay, where would Yoro be? Tell me. How far
Yoro
down?
Should be average. Yeah, just right average. There, average.
Let's make him smaller, yeah. Just fit inside
He's
average.
Getting chefed up as well, 2 games. Chefed up, yeah.
Let's talk about Dogu. Hold on. I want to get all these ratings before we start talking. What about Dogu? Higher, lower?
It would be good, but because he got sent off for 3 games, it's low the average. Leave it where it is. He would have been good.
Right here?
Availability. Yeah. Halfway in average and good.
Halfway. Okay.
Yeah,
and
that's fair enough.
You said, did you speak on this guy? Did he speak on Zirkzee
No,
already?
He hasn't said anything. I'm waiting to hear this one.
Let's talk about
Zirkzee again as well. Because I rate him highly, it should be halfway in average and good as well, because he can get better. I rate him, but he can get better.
So you say that he's here, yeah?
Yeah, he can get better.
Zirkzee is here.
He's good.
Right?
Yeah.
But Ugarte is here. How so?
I'm telling you.
Explain this. How he's here and he's here. No, brother.
Listen, remember what I told you before? Certain people are allowed to miss rent payments while others have to pay their rent all on time. Ugarte was getting let off at the beginning. That's the harsh reality. Yeah, so and Heaven, Heaven should be an average. He hasn't played. He's good, but he hasn't played enough games to bring him back down to average. I'm being fair here. I'm not doing it because
Hold on, who do you say average? Hold on, who do you say is average?
Heaven.
Heaven. He's been good. He hasn't played enough games. Bring him back down to average. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Basically, the truth of the matter is, the two best performers
Ugarte is lower than Heaven. Ugarte is lower than Heaven.
What?
Ugarte is lower than Zirkzee. Ugarte is lower than Yoro. Ugarte is lower than Dogu. Let's get this clear.
That doesn't make sense.
Ugarte is lower than all of these men. Yeah?
Ugarte, for what we paid, remember, it's for what we paid for as well. He should be there. I'm being fair. I'm not gassing up nothing. I could have said Zirkzee good, he's good, but I'm being fair with my ratings. The truth of the matter is this: the defenders is where good. The two defenders, the Lit and the Mazraoui, are the two definite goods. The rest are debatable. Either way, that's the truth. Harsh reality. And that's why I'm leaving it.
I don't even know. You know what? I feel a stressful week for me, innit? I don't want to.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this free game thing and saying the world.
Tag, Peter. You're
Yo.
out.
Please talk to wrap up, bro.
That's my opinion, isn't it?
Yo, can you hear?
That's my
I cannot
opinion.
hear anyone. Give me 1 second.
I'm trying to understand your take, bro. Like, so you're literally saying that like Ugarte is not good.
I'm not saying that. See, again, you're twisting it. I'm saying under Ten Hag, he wasn't playing that great. I don't know. Everyone's trying to make out he wasn't playing that great under Ten Hag.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Okay. How was Zirkzee playing under Ten Hag?
Well, Zirkzee barely came in.
Well, what?
So at the end of the day, scored on his debut.
Okay.
That's a big.
So
yeah,
so
exactly.
what?
And then
Then what? He had steady performances.
On the Ten Hag, bro. He was
the worst player on the Ten Hag.
No. This is what I want. This is my opinion. I said it already. He had steady performances. Had the shit performance against Newcastle. All the hype. Oh shit! And I said, listen. Yeah, he had a bad half an hour. He didn't get a fair chance compared to other players who are also playing shit. That's why I put him where he is. Average to almost going into good.
That is understood, man, bro.
I just don't understand why this guy is so low compared to these brothers here. Why are they higher than Ugarte?
Like I said, in my opinion, Ugarte has been average. He had a poor start to the season. For what we paid for, he weren't all that. I remember what people were saying about him in the League Cup game against Leicester. People were like, I remember what everybody was saying about Ugarte. It weren't a great performance. I remember all the early games. It weren't a great performance.
Discussion. I'm just going to bring everybody in, bro. Let's talk. Everybody's here. Let's just talk.
Actually,
the truth of the matter is, most people are not going to get in good. Most people are average. I said it in the comments. The guarantees of this ratings are the two defenders, and that's it. The only two defenders are in good category. The rest can be debated. Either way. That's
Before Ronald speaks, I want to welcome Moro to the conversation. Moro, you haven't said anything.
Yes, is he a new person? Hold on. Are you new? New? First time caller?
Yeah, I'm new. It's my first time.
Hey, listen, give us some space. Let Moro talk. Hey, listen, people, let Moro speak here. Let him have his space. Speak your speak. At least have a minute. Not anybody interrupt you. What did you want to say?
For this season, we can't rate players by the games they had under Ten Hag.
Okay,
that's why we fired him. No one played well under Ten Hag.
Okay,
no one had a good game. If you're saying so, then Zirkzee must be a 10 because he scored in his first game.
Exactly. Tell him. Go, speak on it. Speak on it. No, sorry. You speak. Sorry, Moro. Go on, continue.
We bought my guy Ugarte to play in the Casemiro position. We were getting hit under Ten Hag because Casemiro couldn't guard any player. He was getting run down, dogged down. So yeah, Ugarte was doing well. And now when we got a manager like Amaran, who plays a good who plays the game of Ugarte. Now he's doing well. He's doing 7+. I haven't seen a bad game of him. Maybe I've seen an average one, but not a bad game. Nothing under 5.
Like I
We're
said,
comparing us
to the own,
14
my
to
opinion,
Liverpool. Yeah, everyone is bad, but we're 14, so yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, wrap up. I heard you rebutting just
That's
now.
what
Yeah, what
gassing
you
up these
saying?
ratings.
Go on, sorry, say that again, wrap
No,
up. We
all I
couldn't
said
hear
is,
you. Say
listen,
that again.
I said basically, I'm sticking to what I'm saying. The 2 defenders are the guaranteed goods. The rest can be debated. So if you think Zirkzee shit, I'm not gonna fight it.
Didn't give a good point.
If you think this person, but I'm just giving my opinion on what I've seen over the season, and that's the way it is. I'm not fussed.
But the thing is, bro, you have double standards, bro. You have double standards. You have double standards, bro.
Agenda.
It's not
What it is.
Can I ask a question, Joe?
Bro,
Run. Go ahead.
Yeah, go on.
So the only question I wanted to ask you is, when Amad Diallo comes back, when and if, right, Zirkzee gets into the team. Because I remember when Amad Diallo was playing, Zirkzee was holding bench. So when you're saying Zirkzee is a good player, keep in mind, he is not a starter for the manager. He is starting right now because of the injury that we have to Amad Diallo. If Amad Diallo's injury is not there, Zirkzee is still holding bench. He's not going to be your starter.
Well,
but that's exactly how
Amad has been on right wing back for a bunch of games, and Zirkzee could still be in the team with Amad there, right?
Now you're making stuff up, bots.
If you play right wing back, if Zirkzee's playing, if Ahmed's playing right wing back, then yeah.
How's that making stuff up?
He was playing right wing back when Anthony was on the pitch. Because the manager wants the pace on that side. So they used to interchange amongst each other. That's the only time you might have seen Amad Diallo play as a right wing back.
I think, listen, the manager just recently said that he's just learning how to use certain players on the pitch right now, yeah? Didn't he just say that? So
because he's pivoting.
He's learning how to use players like Amad and Zirkzee.
That's my point. But that's my point. I understand he's adapting, but that's my point. He's adapting because there's an injury. When there was no injury, he was adapting with both the strikers. He was playing Zirkzee one game, he was playing Højlund one game, right? He was trying to interchange between the two of them as strikers. Now that obviously there's an injury, you can see Zirkzee's position somewhat is solidified as a right side 10. He doesn't change that often. So he's kind of understood that's the guy who has to play there.
I think he would have played because Højlund is horrendous, bro. So he
I know Højlund is Højlund. I know Højlund is Højlund.
Even if Amad was there.
But I'm just saying.
Sorry, but he will get in the team. I agree.
I disagree with him.
He's gonna get in the team, bro. I think if next season, if he doesn't, I don't think we're gonna sell Zirkzee.
No,
no.
I'm not saying.
Can I give an example?
Personally, I would want to sell, but I'm not saying he's going to get sold. However, I'm just going by what I see as the team and what the manager's preference has been. I do not see him taking Amad Diallo off that position. He just loves the guy in that position way too much.
One more thing about Ugarte,
Go ahead.
Someone said they wanted to, and then hold on. Someone said they wanted to ask a question as well.
Was Moro.
That was me.
All right, Peter, then Moro. Okay, that order. Go on.
Whoever expected the reincarnation of Iniesta, the reincarnation of Scholes, they didn't watch Ugarte before he came here. I watched him. He's a destroyer, bro. We brought him for the sole reason to be a destroyer in the middle. And he's not a good ball carrier. He's not a passer. Long passes. He only does the short ones. But as well, he's 23, 24. Last summer I wanted Cup minors. I was here. I was telling everyone I don't want Ugarte. So I don't want him. I want Cup minors. He went to Juventus. He's their top performer for me. But Ugarte, I wouldn't say he's bad. He's in my top 5 this season, bro. Just behind De Ligt, just behind Mazraoui and Bruno. He's 4th on my list. But as well, that's my opinion. So yeah.
Ugarte literally plays like Casemiro. Casemiro with Toni Kroos and Modric used to just destroy. and then leave the ball with them too with a small pass and let them do the creative work. That's exactly what Casemiro, and he himself has said that.
But as well, for 60 million, if you want to destroy you, you can get someone else for cheaper, bro. For 60 million, if
but we paid 60 million in order to get Yoro, because that's exactly why we signed Ugarte in the first place, because Jorge Mendes is the agent for both the guys. So his deal was, if you want Leny Yoro over Real Madrid, you have to sign Ugarte first, because that's my client as well, wasting time at PSG, because Enrique wasn't actually wanting him in the team.
Yeah.
So we had to sign him and pay the premium in order to sign Yoro at a premium price as well.
And Moro, what did you want to ask again?
So on Zirkzee, I have an example on Zirkzee. I disagree with Ron. So, for example, Newcastle bought Joe Linton as a striker. For 2 years, he was ass. He was a joke.
Yeah.
Then Eddie Howe chose to play him in the middle as a midfielder, and now he's an instrumental player. They couldn't drop him. He's now a starter. So is the manager wrong if he found a good place other than the number 9 for Zirkzee? It's not wrong. If you have a tool, you can use it any way you want. If it fits, you can use it. That's why.
Yeah, but some of the tools stay in the toolbox as well for a long time. I'm just saying, if Amad Diallo comes back, this toolbox goes back into the box. I'm not saying Zirkzee is bad. I said he's average, from bad to average, because I do not see him as a striker. The purpose that we bought him for, I do not see him fulfilling that purpose. I do appreciate what he's doing as the 10, because we needed that. If we hadn't had that, I'm not sure who plays that. Eriksen might have played that. And I don't see Eriksen putting in the same performance as Zirkzee for 90 minutes. He might do it for the odd 45, 30, but not for 90. So I appreciate Zirkzee, but Amad Diallo, I choose him every day and twice on Sunday. Pause, but still.
I'm not saying that you're wrong about that, but what I'm trying to say to you is that even if he does come back, when he does come back, Zirkzee sometimes will be chosen over Haaland. Simple. Because he offers something different up front in certain games. It's just that simple, bro. Yeah. He would be picked over Haaland. Yeah,
but Joe, even right now we have that as an option.
He's more creative. Yeah, he's definitely he gives more options when it comes to the passing up front, bro. Yeah, he's just a more creative player. Just simply, he's a different option up front when it comes to.
And I agree, but even right now we're not doing it. So Højlund isn't performing at the best of his capabilities and ability, right? So we can play Zirkzee as the 9, as the lone 9. And we can play Eriksen as a right 10 or Garnacho as a right 10 and Eriksen on the left side, because we do have Collier coming back into the team as well. But we haven't really done that. And that is only the reason why my suspicion arises, because the manager also wants to press from the front. I do not see Zirkzee pressing from the front. He is not that. He is press resistant, but he's not the guy who would press from the front like that. He's just not a headless chicken who would run bare running. No. He's a very smart, strategic guy. He knows exactly what he needs to do. Even when he was playing as the lone striker, I used to see him way deep, collecting the ball. I remember a lot of people from the time you were saying, Joe, that you all saw comps and everything. A lot of people were saying he is the reincarnation of Anthony Martial. I just don't see it. I see it, but I don't see it.
Who said that? Who said that?
A lot of people, bro.
Not better than Martial.
A lot of people were saying that, bro.
I never heard that. That's a new one on me.
I think Ten Hag brought Zirkzee to play the false 9, because if I remember well, when he was in Ajax, he had Dolberg, he had Huntelaar, he played Tadic as a false 9, and he played, I think, Ziyech, and I don't remember, Neres or whoever was the other winger. So he always played Tadic or Lasse Schöne as the false 9. He had even Dolberg playing left wing when he's a classic number 9. So he brought Zirkzee for that sole reason, but thank God he got fired, bro, because
you never know. He was probably trying to set up to do the Ten Hag football eventually, innit? But never had a chance to be fair. That was the tune.
Yeah.
Let me not even go talking
Unfortunately
that
for you two, yeah.
Let's not talk about Ten Hag.
And for you
What
guys,
me
when
not,
you're
innit?
saying you would play Amad Diallo as a right wing back, so is Mazraoui holding bench?
No, Mazraoui is centre back.
So
Yeah,
he's
right.
going to centre back. So
Or-
who would be the
or
three centre backs? Because we have
Yeah,
Heaven,
for now.
the
But then he
Leg,
would hold bench. He
Yoro.
would hold bench.
depending who is available, innit? You gotta be.
I'm talking
Remember,
in
we're
a
gonna be rotating this team so we don't get lots of
I
injuries, innit?
understand, Joe,
The
but
likes of Euro.
I'm talking from the standpoint of next season when everyone's fit. I'm not talking new signings because definitely we're going to be making some new signings as well, right? We hopeful that we're going to make some new signings. I'm
I don't
talking
think we're
from the
signing any
current
new
squad.
defenders.
So we're not signing new
No,
defenders.
the availability
you have
now.
Johnny Evans.
right, because Johnny Evans would be gone. Lindelof is going to be gone. So you have to sign defenders before you say that, right? They're going to be gone. Their contract's up. The contract's up. You can't be saying, I don't know.
At least one defender, two.
Maybe
You
one.
need one.
But out of that,
Like
then,
a
yeah, I
senior
don't really
defender.
think we're going to be signing. Look, do you think we're going to get rid of the likes of Luke Shaw?
No,
Do you think he's going anywhere?
no.
He's Phil Jones.
No,
he
because
ain't
he's
going
not
nowhere,
going to
bro.
go.
Who's gonna buy him, bro?
He's going
So
nowhere.
that's what I'm saying. So we're not getting rid of the
No,
likes
it's
of,
a bad
of,
contract.
of Luke Shaw. Yeah, we're still going to have Heaven.
wouldn't
Yeah, we're
pass a
still going to have Maguire. Hold on, we're still going to have Maguire. Yeah, we're still going to have Mazraoui. Yeah, we're still going to have Delo. We're still going to have who else? Who else we got?
Euro, bro.
Euro.
Yeah.
Like,
And we're still, but bro, we've got a lot of defenders, fam. You're saying that
Yeah,
we're
but
going to.
we're also
going to
I
trying
don't
to
think they're going
offload.
to feel that way. I
But
don't
we're
think they're going
also
to feel that
trying
way.
to offload some players. There is a reason why we didn't give Harry Maguire a new contract, but extended his original contract by one
He's
season.
not
We
going
gave him the
anywhere.
extension.
So
You
that
never
we can
know. If
fuck
an
around
offer
this
comes in,
season and not get a defender. That's why, fam. Yeah, we're not going to get a defender this season, bro. Just think
okay,
about where we need to
okay,
improve.
so
innit?
even
Yeah.
if we don't get a defender, right? Okay, let's say we don't get a defender. So we have everyone back fit, Joe. I do not see how he's going to bench Mazraoui and play Amad Diallo as a right wing back just to incorporate Zirkzee. Zirkzee isn't putting.
It's not just to incorporate Zirkzee, Ronald.
But
Ahmad
No,
but that's
Mazraoui's
no,
right
but that
centre
was
I
back
never
my
said
already.
that.
point.
I also one second. I also said that Zirkzee would be playing sometimes instead of Hoyland. Didn't I say that?
Joe, you said that. I'm not again, bro. The question, Joe, I'm not attacking you. Don't feel like that. I know how disappointed you were when I got into your team. I know. I saw the face. I saw you, but
It's because of
I
him.
saw the
Why
video.
did he pick you? He's your brethren.
My,
He
my
should have
heart
picked you.
broke. I will try my best. But the thing is, I see Mazraoui as a right wing back, and then on the right 10, I see Amad Diallo. I hope we use Zirkzee in the same way we are using him right now, because he is absolutely class. Bro, the amount of nutmegs this guy has given us this season, I have not seen that in the last 3 seasons. He is very good. I'm not taking anything away from him, but I'm just saying, I hope he can score more goals. I was happy when he scored that goal from the edge of the box. I think it was last game or the game before that. I think he scored in the last 1 or 2
Course he
games,
did.
didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he scored that one goal. Bro, that was a good goal, and I just want more from him. If he continues doing that, for me, he'll go back into like good going, like average going
Ron,
into good. That's all I'm saying.
Ron, I
For now,
disagree,
it's
bro.
just bad to average. No,
I
again,
disagree.
you
Yeah,
can bless you with that, no problem.
but the thing is, you saw Dorgo against Sociedad, bro. How many times did he got in position as a left wing back, as a proper left wing back? Like Mazraoui in a back 4, right back, no problem. But now I think we should use him at right center back, use Amad or the new signing, let's say, at right wing back. Mazraoui would be the perfect
Yeah,
right
that's right.
center back, bro.
Yeah. I agree with that.
He's not really a wing back.
So we're selling the low.
No,
Nah, bro, use him for rotation.
He could be surplus to requirements, fam. It's not like he's been the greatest right back, left back.
Oh, who's gonna buy him, bro?
Bro,
They're all
who
shit,
cares?
bro.
He could be surplus to
He's a
requirements.
bench option. He's a bench
People-
option.
He's on 80,000 a week, bro. He's good.
Yeah, but
Someone will buy him, fam. Yeah,
Not the
Real
full
Madrid,
amount, though.
Barcelona, people been
Yeah,
talking
he's
about
not
they want him.
big
So they
wage.
can have him.
It's decent on
Madrid
the
will buy
international
Trent.
level.
We'll get Trent.
Real Madrid for the low.
Yeah, they could buy him.
Bro, Trent Alexander-Arnold, bro. Where have you been the last week, bro?
He can go back to his
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They want more than one. They gotta have options, fam. They gotta have options.
Yeah.
They still have Vasquez that they're playing, bro. They play Carvajal till
Good pass
37.
service about him. There's someone will take him, bro. Someone will take him. Yeah, people have been talking how they want him. There's someone will buy him. Don't pretend like Dalot wouldn't get bought by somebody.
Dalot
Yeah, he would.
Someone in Italy would buy him.
Joe and Bots, I don't know your thoughts, and please don't kill me if anyone gets triggered by this name, but I don't know your thoughts on this. So when the guy comes back, what are we doing? Because there's a possibility he might come back. I'm not sure if that's a true news or that's just a PR move.
You're talking about Sancho.
Who's the guy?
Yeah.
You're talking about Greenwood?
He's talking about Sancho.
Why would he come back? We sold him. Why would
No,
he come
sorry,
back?
I don't know. You said triggering, and then I was like, what?
Sanchez is a triggering word.
Sancho, bro. He's talking about Sancho. But you know what? With the Sancho situation, look, even if he comes and steps foot back in the club, it's not like he's going to stay here. He will be sold on. And if Amrin wants to use him, Amrin wants to use him, innit? Yeah, we'll find out what happens. And what am I going to cuss about? There's nothing I can cuss about. There's nothing I can say. If Amrin wants to use him,
he'll be on his last year anyway.
He's going to get sold, bro. No problem. That's what my opinion is. He will be sold. Eventually, he'll be sold on, even if he steps foot back here.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the club will be just looking to ship him off. He won't even go on preseason tour or whatever. You know, he'll just be like, it's public knowledge that, like, you know, Ruben.
Yeah, because all the three players, they're going to be coming back. Like Anthony's going to be back, Rashford's going to be back, and apparently Sanchez is going to be back as well. So obviously, we would be looking for them to have new clubs.
Yeah.
I guess Betis might put a bid in for Anthony because of the performances he's been giving them. Not sure. Rashford would want to continue his stint at Villa. Do not see that as, you know, as the club he would want to go for. But I don't know. But these three guys would be coming back, so we would be doing a lot of transfer in and out. Pause. But that's going to happen with this window.
Yeah.
So this post culture gonna stop, bro.
The post culture's got stuff in it. It really does. But you know what, though? On a real note, though, I don't care if Rashford stays where he is. He probably might stay there if they get Champions League football again, innit? Yeah. So be it. Yeah. Who cares? All I'm concerned about is the players that are stuck here with us, the ones that we want to get rid of. Yeah. And for me, most importantly, yeah, it's the deadwood, the real deadwood, not the ones that we utilize here. Because I'm not calling Maguire deadwood anymore. He's useful when called upon. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah, he's not deadwood. Yeah, he's useful when called upon. Simple. He's a backup. Yeah, Gallo, he's useful when called upon. Kind of. I don't even know, but he's been.
Yeah, but we can't give a new contract to Maguire.
Yeah. Pardon?
I'm saying we can't give a new contract to Maguire. We can continue him on what he is, but we
No.
can't.
I'm not trying to give him a new contract. No.
Cool,
We've already extended. No. Just make sure that we use these guys for when we use them right now. Use them for however long we have them for. A lot of people don't want to renew any of the contracts in it, yeah. But use them as much as we can use them when we have them. But I'm not calling people deadwood. Maguire's not deadwood. I'll tell you who's deadwood. Luke Shaw, deadwood. The people who are unavailable and collecting money, deadwood, yeah. So that would be the likes of Mason Mount, dead fucking wood, yeah. Deadwood.
Oh, Cass is gonna stay. Cass is also staying next season. Like he's gonna see his season out because he already mentioned it. His wife loves the UK thing, so he is potentially gonna stay and see his contract out. You can call it loving the wages. I see it as, you know, he's just looking out for his family. I'm not that too.
I'm not really mad at Casemiro staying. You know, I think he's starting.
Yeah, it's calm. That's what I'm saying. It's calm. He can stay.
He's finding his feet.
You're not mad at him staying up 300 grand a week.
Just the 1 year, bro.
So you're not mad for Maguire for staying for 250 a week. Well, he's been here for 10 years.
Last season, isn't it? Last season.
It's Casemiro's last
season.
It's Casemiro's last season. It's Maguire's second last season, bro.
Yeah. Bro, he resurrected, bro, like Jesus in 2 weeks. So.
And
listen, we're already paying those. Listen, as long as they're useful, I don't care. That's what I'm gonna say. As long as they're useful next season, I don't care. Make sure they just get used, innit? Yeah. Make sure they are useful. Do not use them. If they're available, find somewhere for them to be, fam. Find somewhere for them to
No,
be.
we
That's what
will
I'm gonna
have, bro.
say.
We will have the amount of injuries we're getting. We have seen Casemiro can play as a CDM if Ogata is not there, and he can also play as a centre back. He's done that before. He can.
They can
For
back up
one
to the
or two
backup,
off
fam. I
games,
don't
he
care.
can.
They just
Yeah, backup.
use them.
Yeah.
You're being
Expensive
paid.
backup, but he
Are you
can.
guys going to be happy with Mateta signing?
Signing who?
Say what?
Goodbye.
Are you guys going to be
Goodbye.
happy with Mateta
I was
signing?
about to end the stream. I was about to end the stream.
Are you going to be
Mateta
happy with Mateta being the signing in the summer?
for Man United.
How old is he?
I want to hear your opinion.